Chapter 886. After all of them had walked away, Emma closed the door before she asked Alex, "The feelings between Aunt Natalia and my father are too obvious. Do you think that my dad will cheat?" Alex replied seriously, "I'm certain that Aunt Natalia isn't that kind of person. She is the kind of person who adheres very closely to principles. Even if she is really in love with Dad, she'd definitely wait until Dad and Mom are already divorced before she starts a relationship with him." Emma rebuked him angrily, "What nonsense are you talking about? Why would Dad even divorce Mom?" Alex knew that Emma would definitely not be able to accept it. Therefore, he did not continue discussing this matter with her in depth. After looking at the time on his watch, Alex said, "My dear wife, you should stay at home and rest well tonight. Don't go out to look for your mother anymore. I will try asking some of my friends to see if they will be able to help me out at all." Emma nodded slightly before she said, "Do you want me to accompany you?" Alex replied hurriedly, "No need. I will just take a cab and go and look for them by myself. You have already been worrying about Mom for the past 2 days, so you should go back to your room and rest well now, okay?" At this time, Emma sighed before she said, "All right then. I will not go with you. You can ask me if you have any questions, and please remember to call me and let me know as soon as you have any clues about the situation." Alex promised Emma, and he opened the door and said, "Okay. I'll be leaving now." After saying goodbye to his wife, Alex left the villa at Beacon Top before he walked out to the entrance of the villa community area where his father-in-law had just sent Natalia and her son off. When Trump saw that Alex was about to go out, he hurriedly asked, "Alex, are you still going out when it is already so late?" Alex nodded slightly before he said, "I'm going to go and ask for some of my friends' help to see if anyone has any clues about Mom's whereabouts." Trump panicked and he became very nervous when he heard this. He hurriedly grabbed Alex before he asked, "Who are you going to find? Are you going to ask Don Steven for help, or are you going to look for Miss Adair to ask her for help?" Alex replied, "I'm just going to go around asking all of my friends since they have a lot of contacts and connections in Oris Hill. Perhaps we'll be able to find a way to find Mom." "Oh," Trump clutched his chest with a heartbroken expression on his face before he asked, "My dear son-in-law, do we really have to be so anxious about this matter? Can't we just relax and take it easy? Both of us have barely had a better life for these 2 days. Are you really going to destroy our peace so quickly?" Alex naturally knew what the old man was thinking about. He knew that his father-in-law must really be feeling very unwilling for his mother-in-law to come home. After all, he had just reconciled with his first love, and it seemed as though there was still an opportunity for a relationship to develop between both of them. At this time, the person that Trump did not want to see the most was none other than Elaine. However, in Alex's eyes, the old man's happiness was not as important as his wife's own happiness. His wife's happiness was the most important to him. Therefore, Alex could only look at Trump helplessly as he said, "I'm sorry, Dad. Emma has already been in a very bad mood for the past 2 days. I am afraid that she would be aggravated and something bad would happen to her if we do not find Mom soon. Therefore, I have to think of a way to bring Mom home as soon as possible." The expression on Trump's face was extremely ugly as he said, "My dear son-in-law, Emma is an adult, and an adult should have some ability to deal and face a crisis. You should just let her wait for at least 2 more days. Please, Alex, I'm begging you." Alex smiled slightly before he said, "Dad, you don't need to be so anxious. Even if I ask my friend for help, it might not even be possible for us to find Mom right away." Trump blurted out, "How can I not be anxious? Both Don Steven and Miss Adair are such powerful and capable people in Oris Hill. Wouldn't it be extremely easy for them to find and locate a person? If you ask them for help, they'd probably be able to bring your mom home tonight." When Alex saw the desperate and miserable look on Trump's face, he replied helplessly, "Dad, we shouldn't be thinking of the outcome that we are hoping for in this situation. Instead of hoping for Mom to come home a few days later or not come home at all, it would be better for you to hope that Mom will come home soon. Alex continued speaking. After Mom comes home, you can talk things out with her clearly and you can formally divorce her then. This way, you'll be able to pursue your own happiness without any worries at all.